my little Tumblrinas. This is something that's been happening a lot on Tumblr, and I've decided to address the problem personally. This also applies to things like trigger warnings. We're going to be talking about the lovely art of tagging your posts. Now, I believe other sites do this, but Tumblr is the one I think of mostly when it comes to tagging. But, so I'll use it as the example here. Now, different areas have different places where you put the tags, test out and find them, or check the help area. But obviously, as you can see, this is where this is. Now, some people use Xkit to filter out things, and Tumblr has its own filtering system now. And yes, this is what the tags are for, filtering. Now, I know some people are like, oh, why do I need to tag things? Why do people get so easily offended? Look, tagging something isn't a bad thing, and it's not taking away your freedom of speech or anything like that. Let's say, for example, well, actually, a good example of what tagging kind of is, movie and video game ratings. If you see a game that's E for everyone, you know that you can probably play it with your little 6-year-old brother or sister. But if it's an N-rated game, yeah, you're not playing it with them unless you know they can handle some of the crazy stuff in there. See, because it tells you what's in, it gives you a quick glance of what is in the thing. It'll probably list a few things like, rated E, fantasy violence, rated M, sexual situations, stuff like that. Movie ratings, which I'm even more familiar with. Things like, G, general audiences, PG, slightly more serious than adult situations. Parents should kind of judge, see what it is. PG-13, there's probably going to be an F-bomb in there. R, there's going to be cursing and sex and all that crap. And X is obviously porn. And there is NC-17 on top of that. But basically NC-17 is R, but with more. So, realistically. But that's the thing, is, the tagging system just gives a warning bell of, oh, this is what's going to be in the post. For example, say I'm writing a post here, and I'm going to have somebody getting their leg chopped off. So I might put gore, because, like getting chopped off is kind of gory. And you push the comma, it's a tag, amputation. I don't know if that's how it's spelled, but this is just an example. So, amputation, because I'm cutting a limb off. Loss of limb. Blood, because there's probably going to be blood. Violence. Just use your common sense and, just play it safe. Foot, feet, because I'm cutting a foot off. Foot, feet, some people may not like foot or feet. So, some people might be screwed up by feet in general, so, put that there just to play it safe. Some people might put the word goro, which is like gore, kind of, like hentai gore or something. I don't know exactly. It's like Japanese for gore, so people might put that as a tag if they're a little more familiar with that. If there's a knife in the picture, you would put knife, weapon, maybe the type of blade it is, if it's like a specific type of knife on top of that. But here's the thing. The reason you do this is for a twofold reason. One is obviously for the trigger warning crowd. People don't like gore, they don't like amputations, they don't like losses of limb. They don't like blood. They don't like violence. They don't like foot or feet. They don't like feet. They don't like this stuff. But there are people who love this stuff too. And the tags make it easier for them to find it. So let me show you what I mean. Now say I'm doing a nice cute little pose. Say a cat pose. So I put cat and kitten, kitty, pet, fur, because they have fur. Meow, maybe something like look that up. Purr, or they want something cute, so cute, cute. Yeah, and again, now you can find the thing because it's in the tag, or it's easier to find something like that. See, tagging saves lives for two reasons. One, you can actually find what you're looking for. And two, if you do not want it, you can filter it out easier. Now, that being said, don't get mad at somebody if they forget to tag something with something that, they maybe should have thought of. Maybe they didn't think of it. Maybe they were in a rush. Maybe they didn't realize they didn't tag it. Because, there are times where you can forget. I have forgotten enough times for things that aren't even triggering. And at the same time, make sure you know what the tags you're going to have are and what you need. Some things can have 50 billion tags, and yeah, it can be a little annoying to type them all out, but in the end, it'll make it easier for people to find it or to avoid it if they need to. Tags are your friends. So, tag your stuff, guys. And other sites do it too. YouTube does it. I think Facebook does it. Instagram definitely does it. Pretty sure Snapchat does it. Twitter has the hashtag thing. So technically it does it. And, it's obviously not just for violent things like that. Like, if you're doing something about World War II Germany, you may want to put Nazi as a tag because not everyone wants to see Nazis, historical or not. But you'd probably put historical in the tag, too, because it is a historical thing. And obviously World War II and Germany and WW2. Permutations of tags can be useful, too. World War II would also be WW's II, or WW2, or, stuff like that. Just know what to tag, and I think the more tags, the better. I mean, it ends up looking like a mess on the bottom, but you save lives that way. And fun fact, you can be funny with the tags too. You can put your own funny little tags there too. Because why not? Just make sure you tag it properly as well. But you can have fun with the tags. You're allowed to do that. It could be part of the post. It could be part of the story if you're telling a story. It can explain things really quickly. People have done that. The tag isn't just there for decoration. So, tag your shit, folks. You'll save a life. Later.